Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Giselle,
I'm Robert.
and we're going to be talking about hotspots because our mission is to provide that for Europe students. And just going to speak a little bit about hotspots. So, one of the most beneficial technologies that millions are putting into use is a mobile or portable Wi Fi hotspot. Hotspots are wireless access points that provide a private network and internet on the go. In other words, whether you need to take your homework along with you to work or need to catch up on some things while waiting at the doctor's office, having access to hotspot through some device or smartphone will be ideal. Nevertheless, let's not forget there are several more advantages when it comes to investing in a hotspot device.
So during module one and module two, we have been having a lot of problems with internet connection and student going home with internet, having problems with their internet connection also. So we thought about this idea of bringing this hotspot device into Europe for students that are going home and having internet problems, or even here with their problems here with their Wi-Fi, which it can benefit the students, which if like an exam goes wrong, or do you have to refresh the page because the internet connection went wrong? Like today, for an example, one of my colleagues' internet connection went off, and they had to restart the exam. So this is a time where that hotspot device, we will bring it here to the students, and we will connect the laptop in case that happens, and then everybody's connection will be faster. Another reason why we thought about this device because students they go after school and they don't have an internet connection because they don't have enough money to pay for the bill for an internet connection at their house, or they have to pay their parents money, for other things. So we thought that students with this device can go home, connect it to their laptops, and finish their homeworks, and this will increase the percent of not turning in late assignments. So what are we talking about here is that we should bring this device so the late assignments, the percent of late assignments can decrease here a year. All right, so students can actually, if an emergency was to happen, where a student has an emergency, or for an example, their parents have an emergency and they have to go to the hospital, and an assignment has to be turned in by 7 p.m. This is when that hotspot device comes in handy, and they can turn it on their car and turn it into their laptops, and then they'll be able to type in the work or research paper or whatever they have to do, and then they'll be able to submit the assignment on time. Where if they don't have that hotspot device and they have an emergency, now they're turning in a late assignment. So this device is really important for us, and we think that this is very ideal for us. First,
Oh, well,
Well, for our financial plan, we are asking for 70 grand to cover the entire year for the initial price of buying the devices and for the monthly fee for the 5 gigabytes of data. What for a monthly cost for 85 devices would be 4 grand $540. So for times 12 for the months, that would be, I'm sorry, it'll be 51 grand. I'm sorry about that. And for the initial price for one device would be $200 times that by 85. That would be about 17 grand. So these devices would not be students; they would be Europe's devices, and we would have the students sign a contract stating that this is not their device, that they should keep it with care and quality, not ruin it, not destroy it, not misplace it. And if they were to go against these rules, they were to lose it, they would damage it, they would have to pay the fee of about $100, whatever, actually replace it. And if they were to go over the 5 gigabytes of data, they would have to pay that themselves, and that would be taken out from their stipend. So, and I, so again, for the total cost of the year would be 68 grand. And the reason why we ask for the extra amount would be for other costs and maintenances and just emergencies, just in case we have a couple of bucks left over in that funds to either replace ones that you're up misplaced, not the students, but just accidents in general. So in conclusion, we believe that these devices will help the students prosper in their education, their academics. It supports good student welfare. So if the student wants to go and study somewhere safe, quiet, somewhere they feel comfortable, like in their car or just in general, like out of the house, not in the library or a public spot, but a nice quiet area, they're allowed to do that with these devices. The device, I'm not sure if we actually labeled what device we had. The device that we have is AT&T Explorer Unite, and the plan that we chose again is 5 gigabytes a month. The total price again for one device is $200. The monthly fee for one is $50. For yearly, 68 grand. What we're asking would be for 80 grand, and the extra amount is just for emergencies to have by our side in our pockets.
Great. So I only have one question. How are you going to manage security with the hospitals?
Can you elaborate, please?
So for example, just making sure people aren't like downloading anything. So
Well,
using it
under
for other.
some of the requirements, they're only supposed to be used for schoolwork, so there shouldn't be any.
Are you gonna monitor?
Yeah, and
Well-
so the hotspot does bring a secure where we can put a password in it and nobody can access. Probably
And
can
some of the
actually
other
do that.
countries
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
It provides parental
Yeah,
control,
parental
so
control.
Doug or Russ can go in
Well, it's
and
not a
set.
video, we just did a short, because we don't have.
Yeah, we had a
We
2-minute video explaining everything.
So for feedback, that was great. Really innovative and functional. Smile. I know it's hard to get nothing out of my own, so it's like, but it really helps. Be confident, so don't say we think, say we know, like we are 100% sure this is gonna work, this is gonna be great, because we are experiencing it, we are New York students, or we're New York students, whatever situation you wanna put yourself in, and we believe in this mission, so in order to get where we need to go, we need these hotspots, like, sell it, right?
Yeah.
Tie it into Europe. Don't say, I'm sorry. Say, excuse me. Okay?
Okay.
We have a tendency, I'm sorry, excuse me. Half the time you don't think that. That's all I had, just like really tied in to like Europe, needs to be, make it inspirational. We need this to be successful. This will help future students. You don't even have to go into like the buffer part. You have, I think it's where is it, 51,000, and then you want
Oh, the actual, like-
68. You don't have to say just in case your people lose it. Like, don't even mention that. Okay. I think you guys did great. Smile, be confident. And just like I told the other team, make it more of a partnership.